Approximations of trigonometric function values. So what we have so far are the special angles, right? Which is the 30, 45, and 60-degree angle. But what if in the actual real world, real life problems, we don't usually we don't always use 30, 45, and 60-degree angle. Sometimes, waki gyud ang ato ang mga angles, no? So, we will know nga saan pagpangita sa ilang exact values. In this part, we will investigate how calculators, your scientific calculators, provide approximations for function values of angles that do not satisfy the conditions provided in our previous video lectures, sir. Kanabang sa 30, 45, and 60-degree angle. Now, caution, it is very important to remember that when we are evaluating trigonometric functions of angles given in degrees, the calculator must be in degree mode. An easy way to check is to enter sine 90. So if you press sine sa calculator katong sin, dira, sine, then type 90. If ang mo display gani is 1, then your calculator is in degree mode. However, if naka-radian gani na siya, if you press sine 90, ang mugawas kay 0.893996663, which is in radian mode. Now, we will have a separate video lecture solely dedicated to radians. But for now, please make sure nga naka-degree mode. So how? Katong tapad sa on, you press mode na ay COMP, that's 1, CMPLX 2. If wala, press again. They have SD, REG, and base 1 to 3. Wala, press mode lagi hapon. You have equation, math, and VCT 1 to 3. Wala. And then you will reach DEG, RAD, and GRA 1 to 3, and you press 1. And you try checking it again, sine 90. If you have 1, then it is already in degree mode. Now, also remember that if the angle or the reference angle is not a special or quadrantal angle, then the value given by the calculator is an approximation. Approximation na siya. Pareha na na if you try to input shift exp, that is pi ang mugawas, and you hit equal, only 11, 12 tanan. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 na ganun ay, sorry. 3.14, 50, 92, 65, 4. But, ang kanang 4 dira, that is 3, 8, 65, 3, 8, and so on pa na siya. So, just an approximation. And even if the angle or reference angle is a special angle, the value given by the calculator often be an approximation. Just like if you say, if you try to input cosine 30, what we have provided for cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Diba? But in our calculators, we have 0.866025403. And of course, if you have your a much high-tech na calculator nga makahatag og much greater values, mo-extend pa guna siya kay square root of 3 over 2 man ang atong value, right? So it will often be an approximation. However, for sine 30, which is 1/2, of course, 0.5 good ang iyang ihatag. So that is why ang gigamit diring word is often, dili kanunay. But naa. So let us do example 11. Approximate the value of each expression, sine 49 degrees 12 minutes. B, second 97.977 degrees. C, 1 over cotangent 51.4283 degrees. And D, sine of negative 246. So for sine, letter A, sine 49 degrees 12 minutes. So, if you have your calculator with you, so nanay muraglingin sa tunga, dayon na kay mode, diri mode, then na kay on, then na kay alpha, then na kay shift. Correct? Then na kay calc, sa kani calc, fraction A, B over C, the negative sign, recall or RCL, and then integration, square root, degree, minute, second, ENG, x squared, sorry, did I? Let me delete this one. We have x squared, HYP, and then open parentheses. Exponent, I mean, erase niya baka ng mura siya V nga bali. And then we have sin or your sign. And then close parentheses. We have x to the power of -1, logarithm, log, cosine, and then comma, I believe, apostrophe. We have const, natural logarithm, which is ln, and then tangent, and then memory, or m plus. And then your AC, delete, and then kabalo naman sa mga numbers na. Okay? So, sine 49 degrees, 12 minutes. You simply press sine and katong degree. Sine 49, press degree. Then 12, type 12, and then press na po to siya. So, your value should be 0.756995055. Mo na iyang value. So, but for all we know, mo extend pa gud na siya. That is why it is provided in the previous slide nga approximation ra gyud ang ihatag ni calculator. Letter B, second 97.977 degrees. Now, we don't have a key for our second. What we only have is sine, cosine, and tangent, right? So therefore, what we're going to do, we will use the identities nga magamit nato ang 3 ka basic trigonometric function, sine, cosine, tangent. Second is the inverse of cosine, right? So it means this is 1 over cosine of 97.977 degrees, and this is equal to cosine 97.977, cosine 97.977, 1 divided by answer is negative 7.205879,213. Okay, so you make use of the knowledge we had so far, and that is we use identities. Letter C. C is 1 over cotangent 51.4283 degrees. And of course, just like second, wala tayo key for cotangent. But what we do have is the key for tangent. And we know that tangent theta, tangent of an angle is equivalent to 1 over cotangent of the same angle. So therefore, this is also equal to tangent of 51.4283 degrees, and this is equal to tangent 51.4283 is equal to 1.25394851. And letter D, sine of negative 246 degrees. So sine, you press sine, this sine, then open parenthesis, negative 246 is equal to 0.91354547. So you might notice just like last time ng anong positive when in fact negative 246 man, right? So negative 246 plus 360 ang iyahang positive nga coterminal would be 114. And sine of 114 is in quadrant 2, and quadrant 2 has a positive y and a negative x. So therefore, sine of 114, which is equal to sine of negative 246, that is why 0.9135454 7 siya.